Alright, we're going to be watching me playing a Diamond 4 game on Circuit Royale. So, what inspired this is what somebody commented as to why I was playing Cassidy in Circuit Royale, because it's commonly thought of as a sniper map, a long range map. And I mentioned that I was, forcing Cassidy on all maps to just try to learn the hero, because I think that's the best way, the fastest way at least, to learn a hero is just play them in all circumstances, no matter how bad it looks. And you'd be surprised sometimes at what you learn and what is or is not viable. So if I had to guess, I'm actually keeping track of my win rates on maps. If I had to guess going into it, I would have assumed that Circuit Royale would be like really bad, but it's actually doing pretty all right overall. Right now, I'm winning 2/3 of my games in Circuit Royale. So compared to like other maps, and obviously sample size is small, which is why I'm not like reporting out the stats yet in general. But Circuit Royale is actually a lot more playable than I thought it would be on Cassidy. So before we go into how I played Cassidy and Circuit Royale, I want to talk about damage fall-off. So damage fall-off is a really, really important concept in Overwatch. I truly do not think you could get past Diamond without having a very strong understanding of how damage fall-off works in the game. So Cassidy's damage fall-off for his regular left click, as opposed to his right click, which is actually 5 meters shorter. So we'll just focus on his left click right now. Starts at 25 meters, so that's at 25 meters and less, you do full damage. Past that, it's going to fall off in damage all the way down to 30%, from 100% to 30% linearly, down to 35 meters, right? So at 25 meters, you do 100% damage. At 35 meters, you do 30% damage. 30% damage is like nothing, and we're going to have a visual demonstration of this. So on Cassidy, let's look at this, right? So we're going to do, this is the old bots, right? So they have, or the bots with the old health, so 200 health, so it's going to be 3 shots to kill, right? So 1, 2, 3, right? So it's 70 damage times 3, that is 210 damage. But I think it's important is to look at how far away I am from this bot, okay? Because in the real game, you're not going to be able to actually, like, see line marking, like distance markers on the ground. You can ping it if you want. You see, it's 25 meters. So you can ping it to try to figure it out, but, like, you should need to, like, get used to this, knowing the damage fall distance for all of your weapons, for your main heroes, like, pretty much right off the bat, right? Be able to look at it without pinging to tell, hey, am I in or out of my damage fall off radius? So I'm going to back up a little bit. And now at 32 and a half. 27 and a half right here. Okay? So you can see, hey, look, 28, right? It's rounding. So now I'm halfway between 25 and 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now it takes one more body shot to kill, which is not great, but it's not like terrible. It's like doable. So let's back all the way up to 30, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is getting into like really bad territory. Like having to 5-shot someone to kill them is pretty extreme, but it keeps going. So let's go a little further. So there's no 35 marker, but like we're gonna say, hey, this is roughly probably 32 and a half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's nuts. You need 100% body shot accuracy to kill somebody at this range is bonkers. And of course, damage fall off continues at this point. It's already maxed out. So at this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reload. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 body shots is, you might as well just not be shooting. Like this distance though does not necessarily feel that far away in game, right? This is like, I can still reliably hit a body a bot-sized target at this distance. Certainly I can hit a tank at this distance, no problem, right? I could probably even hit headshots here pretty reliably. Obviously, it's a stationary target, right? Right? That took 5 headshots, obviously, because it doubles the damage. So, like, you could make these shots in the game, but it does so little damage that you just cannot be fighting at this range. So one of the best pieces of advice I can give you for all heroes, but specifically on Cassidy, is stay at this range of your enemy, right? 25 meters or less, that's what you want to be playing in. Now, you generally don't actually want to be playing this close, because there's lots of heroes that do more damage to you at close range, like Reaper being one of them. But you're looking for a sweet spot, like somewhere between 20 and 25, where you want to keep pretty much all heroes, like the vast majority of heroes, at this range where I can, kill them pretty quickly without needing to worry about taking a ton of damage from them. Alright, so with that over with, let's focus on the actual game. So we're going to boot up Circuit Royale. It was a longish one, but probably won't cover it in detail. So let's think about the approach here. Now, with everything we just talked about for distance, right? What is 25 meters on the map? And I have to guess here because obviously I have no way, at least in the replay view, to actually determine how far something is. But I would say 25 meters is probably about that distance. Okay? So if you imagine everywhere you go around the map, just think, hey, look, what's 25 meters away from here? So this to here, it's close to 25 meters, right? If they're playing at the front, it's probably closer to 25. If they're playing in the back, this is probably 30 plus meters away. Okay, but this over here is definitely no good. That's way too far away for me to be able to shoot here onto the high ground over there. That's not going to work. I can't do that. So you'll notice that I'm going to take the inside route here, because if I take the inside route, it might not seem like a big deal, but this is 5 to 10 meters closer than I would be if I took the outside loop, which is where I'd be playing if I was playing Ashe or Hanzo or Widow, right? But like as Cassidy, or Soldier even, I just cannot deal damage from this far away. It's an extremely important lesson to learn by Cassidy, because from here, now let's look at this and think, hey, what's 25 meters away from here? Well, generally speaking, this to too far. This to here, that's probably like 23 meters-ish, right? And going back up to here, this is probably, I don't know, 28 meters away. So like this is within my effective range. Like maybe it's gonna force me to take land one more shot, but it's like close, right? Much closer than if I had to take the shot from here, where this is well into like the 35 meter plus range, and now I have no chance of getting a kill. And you're going to see me be aggressive with that close angle right here. So I'm going to come out, all right, just take shots. With a Orisa in particular, really need to let headshot just burn her down really fast because she's a giant head hitbox. All right, just chilling. Sometimes, like, especially the start of games, I feel like my aim needs to like warm up a little bit before I get into the flow of things. All right, just double headshot on Orisa. And now I go to the left. Why am I going to the left here? Because A, I realize multiple heroes are going to be shooting me down there and I don't cover. B, my round's already cleared the space. And C, this is closer than here. Right? I'm going to have better angles, better cover here to push it. Unfortunately, my soldier's here. I don't think I realized that initially. But that's what causes me to rotate back. Because my soldier's like, oh, my soldier missed an angle? Fine. I don't want to double up on an angle. Very important DPS tip. Do not double up on angles because then you both get spammed out. So instead, I'm going to go back to this corner. The great thing is this corner is very close to them. A, right? This is clearly well within 25 meters at this point. Right? This is like 20 meters away. A, I'm close enough to be in my effective range. And B, they're not expecting me to re-peek from down here. Usually when people go up the stair, you only see them up here. So I know I probably have the element of surprise here, which I do. Right? Headshot kill. Right? I don't know what I mean. That's fine. I mean, like, there's a chance that I could die here, but it's also fine because I have massive spawn advantage, and it's worth it for me to get the kill here, because I'm pretty sure we're going to win the fight anyway. So I'll be able to rejoin before anything happens. I know the BAP's on my right, so I'm just chilling, or Zen rather. You see that I'm not challenging here, which is really important. Old me would have challenged. New me is like, I'll just heal. The Zen's going to die no matter what, but if I challenge here and I die, there's a chance that they can potentially get away or flip the fight or whatever it ends up being. But I wait to get healed. Alright, let the Zen miss a shot, unfortunate. I reload. He's definitely going to die here. Yep. Zen dead. Force Wraith. Come out to chase the Reaper. And you notice that I'm taking the wide angle around here. Right? I'm taking this angle to contest, not this angle. Right? This angle is no good because I want to increase the distance away from the Reaper. That way he can't kill me quickly, because Reaper can actually two-shot you conceivably, right? So, especially at 196, he could definitely two-shot me. So I need to be very careful here to make sure that he doesn't kill me. But if I play wide, he has no chance of getting the kill. So, at the right range. I will note here that not reloading while I walk through the Orisa is going to result in her living. Like, the smallest details sometimes change fights. I'm at 4 out of 6 ammo. I should have just reloaded right now while I chase this. Because I should have known in my head that she was like going up she should be retreating up the stair no matter what. So I would have time to reload there. But the reason why is you're going to see that she's going to get all the way down to 21 health. So if I reloaded those 2 bullets, then I would have done more damage on the fans, and then she would be dead. And as a result, they're actually going to win the next fight. Okay. So, now let's think. How do I take close range fights here, but not die? So let's think about where I could possibly play here. So you have 3 general options, right? Or actually, I would say 4 options. Option number 1 is you can play the wide angle. Option number 2, you can play the close angle. Option number 3 is you could go the underneath. and play here. So let's call that's option. So let's label let's label it after. So that's option 3 is take the underneath, and option 4 is push the stair. So let's label them now. Option number 1, option number 2, option number 3, and option number 4. Let's start with option number 1. Option number 1's okay. It's the most defensive and the most passive one, but it's well outside of my effective range. Okay, I can't credibly threaten anyone's life playing that long angle on the card. I'm very safe. I'm not going to die unless they have dive, but I'm also not going to be doing anything. So option number 1 is generally not very good. Option number 2 is great because it gets me nice and close. I have plenty of cover here. I can get healed by my supports if needed. I can roll backwards in different directions. So option number 2 is the general route that you'd want to be taking, right? Force closer fights as Cassidy, but not too close. But generally force closer fights, especially against longer range heroes, right? So like against Sojourn, I want to force closer fights because Sojourn's actually better than me at range because of her railgun, right? She's just going to farm the left click and she's going to blow me up with the gun. But at close range, I can kill her before she can even farm her railgun, so that's much better for me. Option number 3 forces close range fights, but it's way too dangerous, right? This is how you die, because I'm going to get isolated here by, for example, the Orisa, or just blown up by the Zen. You're exposed from multiple angles here. So option number 3 is not feasible for a hero with as poor defensive abilities as Cassidy. And option number 4, similar to number 3, it forces a close range fight, but you're also trapped there, right? I can easily get run down by the Orisa or the Sojourn, right? Or the Zenyatta just blows me up. I get naded and slept, for example. So many things can happen there. And then option number 4 is also out. So the general idea is I'm going to want to be playing close angles here, alternatively close up here, right? Which is just a different variant of 2, which is playing very, very close as I can to make sure I stay within fall-off distance. Okay. Let's go up here. Right? Lands with Sojourn, it's fine. Back up, I roll back over. You see, I immediately roll back over the edge because I don't know how hard this Orisa's chasing me. Like if she commits here, I realize my supports can't actually see me. So I want to make sure I jump and roll over the edge just in case. It's unlikely, but I just want to play safe here. Alright, our Ryan is like crazy in. I should have thrown Magnetic right away. I knew it like in the moment. I'm like, I screwed up. I kill the Reaper, so I trade it for my Ryan. Right? Kill the Zen. And applying pressure. But notice how quickly I recognize what's going on. So I know my Ryan has killed the Ana. I know the Reaper is low. I kill the Reaper, so now they're down 2. My Ryan presumably was doing something while he was getting killed. Well, he killed the Ana, right? Zen's low, so I killed the Ana. Or sorry, they killed the Zen. So now there's 3 left. Sorry, 2 left here. 1 left here. Yeah, there's only 1 left here now. So just want to be aggressive. All right, that's fine. I actually should have rolled the Javelin. Did I have it? I had it. I should have rolled the Javelin just in case. She actually nearly kills me here and probably could kill me with better aim. I would say in that situation, it's like really important to supports to like pocket, but she doesn't have visibility until just now. Yeah. Spooky moment. I could have died there, or my Ana could have nailed me, both of which would have been bad. Alright, so we're pushing up. Reaper's here. I know he's on the left. I just want to get the quick kill on him. So I'm going to Magnetic, and I'm going to whiff like 4 or 5 here. Right? Then I nearly get him with that right click, and then he's going to kill me. This is really unfortunate. I really, really, really needed somebody to pocket me at this moment in time. It really should have been my Mercy, because we actually pinged and called it out. My Mercy really should have been pocketing me there, and this is an easy kill on the Reaper. But without me, I just, like, no way to win the fight. Alright, so, get the headshot there. Going up, right? Again, forcing close angles here, but I'm slowing down a little bit because I know I'm a little low. Alright, we go up. Overclock popped, so forces their trance, great. Hard situation because I don't really have any good targets right now. Like I have like the trancing Zen, right, and the Zarya in trance. Not really a lot for me to do right now. Unfortunately, this Reaper comes in. I think he. Should I have heard him? Yeah, I should have heard him. But the shooting was quite far away to start there. He sneaks up real well. Does he teleport? Yeah, he teleports on the far side. This is actually a good flank. Missing that sleep is devastating. But yeah, with the Bubble Reaper, obviously we all die. Alright, so we're going to get stuck here a little bit. And this is where Cassidy really hurts, is when you have momentum, and you have the ability to take those close range fights, you do much better. But in this situation, like challenging high ground as Cassidy is really bad because I don't have a way to actually kill somebody quickly in that situation. It's really, really hard to land double headshots at that angle. Bubble goes off, it's fine. I go back to cover. Overclock popped. I was trying to shoot her only when the shield is up. When the shield's down, I'm like, nope, gonna back up here. Alright. Body shotting a little bit. Looking for the Reaper. He teleports. But I'm like, Zarya's still low. I have high noon here. There's a Reaper behind me. He dies, excellent. But now we are in trouble. I'm like extremely low, and I'm like, So I'm hoping that maybe they won't notice, because the only win condition here is the Zarya has to die. But with the Zarya at full health there's no way for her to die, but I know she doesn't have bubbles. That's why I'm popping this high noon. But not enough. I could have tried to triple headshot her. That might have been with 20 health. I probably is a better play, but I didn't know about the Echo. Because the last I saw, the Rhine was going in. So I understand why I did this. Because I did not expect the Echo to just fly away from the Rhine like that. I thought the Echo would stay in to blow up the Rhine. Because obviously the Rhine kills 2 in the back here. It's the right play from the Echo, I just didn't expect it. Alright. So luckily my team stabilizes, able to win the fight. Ball here, doesn't matter. I don't know if they have a credible... Yeah, they're not going to defend this. Hated those misses. Kill the Zen. Alright, kill the Reaper. Unfortunately, he kills my Pharah first. Alright, so let's think about third point now. So with third point, again, you want to force closer fights. I think that Cassidy it's a good range for you, but this third point is often very spammy. You'll see like Symmetras, you'll see Pharahs, you'll see Junkrats here, because it's a relatively narrow choke. And playing high ground is actually not great for you. If you do have to take a fight against somebody up here, this is well outside of 25 meters, so you can't take a good fight from this distance. You have to cross this like large open area of no terrain. Honestly, I feel like the pool should be replaced with some piece of cover. I hate playing up here as a lot of heroes. So crossing this distance is just brutal. So you can't really play up here. If they have any kind of dive, they can easily dive up here and kill you. If they have a mercy pocket, like they can pocket anyone and kill you up here. It's a really, really bad time. So you pretty much just have to stay on the card. This part though, you can do a lot with, because you can climb left, you can climb right, you can go lower right, you can go actual main. You have so many options to get the cart moving to at least the last corner. Or second to last corner, depending on how you look at it. So I up there, lost 2, so I'm like, yep. And I'm like, this Shadow's gone off, but I'm pretty sure this is going to do nothing. He killed 2, but I don't know that we can actually do anything out of it. Ryan returns, which is good. So now we're feeling better about this. If he died for it, different story. Alright, kill the Echo, great. Alright, so you notice right here, I get just outside of Reaper's Death Blossom range. I think it's like 10, 15 meters, I would say. Something like that. So you see, like, I'm just outside of it and not taking damage. It's, like, very, very close. But, so I'm able to just calmly triple headshot him because I'm outside of range. Stuff like that really important to be able to do at higher ranks. Like, I missed the shot there, too. I think that if I was, if I was GM, which I'm most certainly not, I probably wouldn't even miss that shot. Because it's a relatively easy shot. Trying to poke the left, but for some reason the Zen's already shooting. And I'm like, okay, never mind. So the thing is, this left room is good if you can take it as Cassidy, but the problem is it's a very long angle. So if Ashe, Hanzo, Widow are holding this, you're never going to be able to push them, which is super frustrating as Cassidy. I think these are the situations where, like, if you want to switch, this is when I'd be thinking about switching, when I can't get past this, or on the second point, if you can't even get to the high ground. So sometimes teams will just be so accurate that you won't even be able to get to here. You can try looping around here and try sneaking by, but sometimes it's just not working. Like your team's getting murdered, and you need to go to something with long range or dive. I knew the Echo's low, can't quite finish the kill. Nano Diva, so I'm backing up here. Diva kills me. I don't know if the Ana is actually trying to nano. I feel like the Ana is trying to nano me. But I get res, so it's okay. But I get resin to a bomb, so that's unfortunate, but it's still fine. So Echo gets double headshot there. I'm very tempted to make a like double headshot combination or frag video because it's so satisfying to watch and do. So I understand the Ana's low, so you'll see this body shot, headshot. No, it's actually sorry. It's body shot, headshot. So it's gonna do this. But I'm gonna throw the sticky out there for the end. I know I'm low and I know I'm exposed. I'm just hoping that someone is gonna pocket me here because there's like a huge opportunity here to get this pick, and otherwise, with Ryan dead, there's no way that the Ana will die otherwise. So like we'll be facing all 5. So I'm trying to take risks here to confirm this kill. So unfortunately, my Mercy is healing. Like this moment in time, you have to be healing Cassidy here. There's like no reason to ever not be healing the Cassidy at this moment in time. And if I get just a little bit of healing, I live. Right? One dart or healing from the Mercy probably saves me here. I think my Ana is also not healing. Like, there's so much time. I get it. Yana's at least trying to kill a soldier, so I get it. But alright, reset again. Great. Zen's dead. I got a high noon here, and that's it. Alright, so, reverse, think about on defense. So, this is where things kind of suck, because you really need to play here. Well, first of all, you can play here. Obviously, they're going to be within effective range, but you're going to die. There's no way to get to cover safely here to be able to rotate backwards. Playing here, they're in effective range, but then you also die because you can't get back to cover again safely. So you're really having stuck on the bridge here, and this sucks. This really sucks as Cassidy. I think it's actually honestly worse playing this on defense than it is on offense. I think you can see that we play down here, but you have the same problem, right? This to here is probably, what, like 40 meters? 35, 40 meters? It's like well outside of your fall-off range. So you're going to have a bad time here. And I'm like hyper aware of that too. Like I know like my shots aren't going to do anything right now. Like look at this shot on the Orisa. So that's 21 damage. And then that one was 90 damage. I don't even know if that was me, right? And that was like 40 something damage. That was my headshot you just saw, right? That's 42 damage from my headshot. So it's like, you know, all the skill required to get very little value doesn't feel good. So now the Orisa's getting closer, so I can apply pressure. But Widow's there. I don't want to take the fight against the Widow, so I back up. And this is really important, right? Some fights are just no good for you. It's okay. You don't have to hold them here. Like, it's just... I don't have the tools on my hero to hold them here. I just want to back up and play this corner. Because this corner, I all of a sudden have much better control of the fight. Because this distance here is definitely within my fall-off distance. Right? So I don't have to worry about fall-off damage, and I can, you know, do maximum damage or very close to maximum damage at this range. And it's relatively safe for me. So I need to give them up this long angle so that they'll walk into my short angle. So now I'm thinking, okay, now I'm going to contest harder, and I'm less likely to back up here. Bastion's popped. Alright, just chilling back here. So, I'm trying to be aggressive right now because I know Assault Form is over, and Lamp is over, and the Orisa is low. But the problem is, my ride is being slow as well, so it's unfortunate. So I get super low here. I have to roll just to not die. But there's just not enough healing coming in. Partially because our Ana is not healing right now. Yeah, applying damage right there is unfortunate. Like, I understand, but she should have already rotated from this left corner to this corner, which is much safer for her, especially with the Widow in play. Alright, I have to roll backwards. Yep. Staying alive. Yep, just chilling a second. Alright, now I get to feast, right? Because no assault form within my range, now I get to kill people. Alright, Bastion's low. Bastion's dead, right? I killed the Widow way in the back. That was honestly accidental. Probably, it's hard to tell sometimes with the flicks. It honestly looks intentional. Like, looking at the shot, this looks intentional. I wasn't conscious. I will not say that. I will not tell you that I knew where the Widow was, like, consciously, and was aiming at her. But looking at the shot at the last second adjustment, it looks like I intentionally snapped on the Widow. Alright, I know the Bap's there to the right. I'll just work the Orisa down until the Bap's in range. Bap's dead. Great. I want to see if I can get the stagger. Zen's trying to pressure me. I really want my Ryan to step up here, because my Ryan's full health. Even just body blocks for me is totally fine. Like, shield or not, but he actually has full shield too. But I can get the Orisa kill, so continue the stacker, right? Blowing another 10 seconds off the clock. So this is important. On the way back, they actually catch me out. So I was hoping to play this close left, but the sticky gets me, and I'm like, I roll here, and I know I'm low, and I'm discorded, so I know they're all going to spam this spot right here. So you see me like, wait, and now I cross. So that's really important. If I walk forward, I almost assuredly would be dead. And Mercy probably could have rezzed, but like, it's a waste. So they switch to Genji, right? Genji goes over the top. So High Noon goes off, right? Because I'm trying to react to the Shatter here. Kill the BAP. Genji here. I kill my Ana with that deflect shot. It's like a heck of a deflect, the timing of this. Like, look how fast I snap. But he's not deflecting me, he's really deflecting the Ana, because I'm sure he did not expect me to flick that fast. But, yeah, I think either way my Ana's going to die there. Hit the magnetic, hit a good enough right click, take it. So, Ana's dead. I'm trying to play slow because I'm waiting for Ana to arrive. So, Orisa, close to being in good range, but not quite. But as she gets closer, but I have to back up here anyway, because we don't have an Ana, and... yeah, we don't have Ana yet, and our Mercy's dead. So I'm waiting. Magnetic, right click, good grenade, get the kill on him. So I apply pressure to the Orisa. I'm like, can we push this? Nope, assault form. Gotta wait. Window gets popped. You'll notice the angle that I take is very careful. I don't walk across this where I would die, right? I pull this sideways because I know the cart's moving as well, right? So pull this sideways, and then I can cross over when I feel comfortable. Yep. Roll across. Now, again, safest spot is to play here. This is well outside of my range, so I'm hoping I can play on the inside a little bit to be able to be in range to actually hurt people. Here, not going to do any damage. Well outside 35 meters. But here, yeah, I could hurt you a little bit, somewhat, right? Here, I could definitely hurt you for sure. And if we have any chance of contesting this, I have to be able to find a way to get closer. Or they have to come to me, right? One or the other. But give me some time, letting it develop. Alright. Purple Orisa. Genji play gets popped. I miss grenade. And this is bad news for me. I roll too early here. Because I roll on deflex, I was expecting the dash right away. And that kills me. If I rolled right there, it gives me a tiny chance of being able to kill him in time. Alright, so we're going to get locked out here. This is a good example where, like, as Cassidy, it sucks. Because I can't safely cross this gap. I have no mobility and no defensive abilities, A. B, I can't kill anybody from this distance either. So I could take this outside route, but again, I can't do any damage from here, which is really unfortunate. But I think probably my best option would be to go to the right anyway. Bastion ulti's going off, so 3 shots. A very common pattern that you'll see for higher ranked Bastions is 1-2 right next to you. So you'll see, I'll draw epicenters only, right? So you'll see like epicenter 1, epicenter 2. Then they'll wait for you to move in a direction. Then they'll do epicenter 3 right here to kill you. So I'm kind of sitting this out, right? Waiting. I don't know if it's on me. Okay, it's gonna be on me, right? Left. So I walk. Actually, let's watch this from vertically. It'll be easier to see. So I see. Okay, right. I have to get out of the epicenter, right? I take a big shot. Second one, I walk left, right? And once I'm like confirmed, okay, I roll out of that, and you see that doing it this way means that there's no way that the server could be on me. Because if it's on me, I die. But as long as I make sure that I only am out of the inner circles, there's no way that I can die here. Well, I walk back into it because I'm a fool. There should be no way that I can die here, even if I'm not getting a ton of healing. Yeah, I definitely should have stayed out of that. The technique was good. The execution, not so good. But that's what supports are for, right? Like I said all the time, supports are there to cover up when you make mistakes. That was insane. And I'm like, okay, well, this is not going to work. I roll forwards because there's no way that rolling backwards is going to do anything. Like, I'm already stuck out here. Rolling back, like, inwards here, I'm still going to die to it. So I just stay outside and just, I don't know, see if I can trade out. Alright, so we've got D.Va here. I would say D.Va was not effective. So I wish I was playing somebody spammier here, because I really don't have a lot of big potential, but I do ult these. So high noon creates a little bit of space at least, forces everybody back. I wonder if I could actually waited longer. I think the lamp is what saves the BAP here. Yeah, Bastion makes it to the corner right away. Because I'm really doing it for the Bastion. I could have fired right here and killed the Bastion. It would have been tight though, because I think first shot, it goes right to left. So first shot would have been a reset, so I think the Bastion would have made it to cover. But Baptiste is low, Genji's low. Lamp's dead. Risa's no ulti, so I'm not scared of her. Shouldn't have right-clicked that. Kill the bat. Bastion kills me, but fine. Alright, we end up clearing things out. Okay, so, same problems before. I can't really do a whole lot here. Like, when they're out here, I can basically do nothing. But once they come over here, I can do something. And so I'm looking for a sloppy rotation by them where they're not paying attention, and I can get a pick that way. Because that can completely derail a push. So I'm waiting right now. And now I look. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Missed the fourth, right? 4 healing station. That's fine, right? I forced out a long cooldown for nothing, right? A 17-second cooldown for nothing. All right, Genji walks up to me. Fine, it is what it is. This window gets popped on top of me, and I'm like, immediately try walking through the window. Blade also gets popped here. Nothing I can do. I think I didn't expect him to get Blade back so fast. Because I feel like he got Blade really, really quickly. I'm actually curious. Yeah, because in this fight, he's at only a 22%. He gets a massive amount of ulti for here somehow. Oh man, he's spamming the hell out of my team. 76, 80. Yeah, he does a really good job farming Blade back. Good news is, what happens here? Oh, no. So I'm going to die to Blade here, and then I think that's going to cap it. Yeah, that caps it. So I back way up. So where do I want to be playing here? I ideally want to be playing somewhere here, and I have the tank in front of me, or the vertical option of it, right, on high ground. But with D.Va here, unable to match up against the Zarya. So D.Va doesn't want to be playing at Zarya because, again, very consistent, way more consistent damage from the Zarya than from the D.Va. Zarya's not particularly diveable right now. We have no damage pressure additionally on the Zarya. We just completely gave up, like, basically the whole third point. So you see that, like, this is a really example of being really ineffective as Cassidy. It doesn't matter how good, like, even if you gave me an aimbot, there's, like, not a lot I can do differently here because I have no space, right? I come forwards right now, okay. So the reason why I'm not shooting Zen is way too far away. This is well outside of 35 meters. So like me shooting Zen is not going to do a whole lot unless Zen was like 21 health. So that's why I'm shooting Zarya to try to help the D.Va a little bit. Soldier I can shoot. Zen's here. Oh man, that roll was about to go backwards. Force deflect. Okay, I'll take it. What's the deflect time? Lower than magnetic. So I have a bail out of here. I would help my D.Va out, but I right click immediately because I understand how low the D.Va is. So I'm hoping to get a burst kill. And again, there's no other way that I could kill the Genji here. Like, I don't think I would consistently double headshot him here fast enough. Grab gets popped. I walk back into it. I get solo grabbed here. Yeah. I don't know who this is for if not for me. I assume the Zarya was not trying to do it to Baby D.Va. So we're just going to give up entirely third point. Like, just nothing is working here. Right? Because nothing's stopping the Zarya from walking forwards. Like, I could if I had time, but I don't have time, and I'm outranged. Because let's say I baited out bubbles, right? I forced out every single bubble and then started applying pressure to the Zarya. The Zen, Baptiste, Genji, Soldier all outrange me. Arguably not the Baptiste, but he's like not gonna die. So I'm gonna take so much damage from playing in a range where I will finally be effective to slow down the opposing tank. And so I need either my tank to shut down the opposing backline, or I need my tank to match up against the opposing tank. Neither one of which is happening here. So it's a super ineffective push, or defense rather. So we have less time, so we have to go first. Miss those shots, not happy about that. Just try to hit the manga. I wish I had another shot there because it was on target for the Genji. So playing from the door, right? Again, trying to push up. Headshot the soldier. Great. Excellent. Feel good about that. Try to magnetic him. I do. Right, Maga's lighting me on fire, which is why I'm slowing down. Soldier's dead. Excellent. Well, we lost Ryan, but still fine, right? Playable. 22 seconds. It's not great, but it's doable. Genji's in, but he dies. Do I tag him here? I think... So I tag him once, and then he gets tagged by the Widow, I think. Right, and then tagged by the Ana. So, excellent. 3-person effort. Our Widow kills one, which is good. So I'm the one sitting on the cart. I'm like the most durable of our whole lineup, so it's got to be me moving the cart here. Because I'm not that afraid of the Maga like jumping on me here, because I have 2 supports behind me and the Widow's still in play. I know the Bap's on the right, but I don't have an angle to kill him without the Maga killing me. Like I can't just walk out here because the Maga will light me up. So Maga's in, gets woken up, but it's fine. Finish right clicks. Bap's here. He's low. I'm super low. Good heals there, keep me alive. Stick him. I have no idea why he does not. Oh, he doesn't even have deflect here. What does he use deflect on? Whoa! Okay, so this is not a thing that would happen at higher ranks. Very clearly, he popped deflect as a reflexive response to, I think, charge. Because like, there's no Widow in play here right now, and he's obviously not in range of me killing him with a headshot. So there's no reason to be popping deflect at this moment in time. This is just a bad reaction. But I'm like, okay, if he's not deflecting, I'll just right-click and kill you. I had roll there to interrupt in case... Did I have roll to interrupt? Yeah, I have roll there to interrupt in case he does have deflect. Alright, we're going to push up here. So, unfortunately, now, like, we need to be on the cart. I'm expecting my ride to walk away, so I'm probably going to be the one staying on the cart for the most part. I stick the tracer, but unfortunately don't have the angle. I should have immediately rolled forward right now to try to get the kill. This is actually, to some extent, throwing for me to not do that. The timing is really hard here, though. Like, I have literally, I don't know, like 0.75 seconds to roll forwards, turn right, and immediately right-click. Or headshot. So, I heard the shatter go off, so I have High Noon popped. I know Genji's going to deflect, but I'm like, look, Maga's kind of in play here. But unfortunately, no one's actually on the cart, question mark? And we're going to C9 here. So, I have no idea why my Mercy flew up like this. I mean, even if she thought that was an enemy High Noon, there's no reason to fly up. So, unfortunate. But, we still got a chance here. Pretty good push, right? For a minute. I know there's 2 here. Brian charges, kills 1. Kill Lamp. Reaper's there, right? Stick him, just making his life hard. Ana decides to stay still, and then she's gonna get headshot here. Yeah, so like this is a good example where it's like you can't be doing this. You can't be standing still against 3 heroes and expect like not one of them's gonna headshot you and kill you. And that, like, you see that's right kind of like in the edge of like my effective range. I don't think that was a full damage. That's probably like a half damage shot, but headshots still hurt. Right. Just working the Zarya down because now I feel comfortable. Remember before I couldn't play here because look, if they're playing like Hanzo, Ashe, Widow, and playing out here, I can't do anything. But they don't have any range now because they have Genji and Reaper and Baptiste and Ana. So the Ana's the only one who can realistically threaten me here, and I'm not gonna die to like burst damage from Ana. So now I can play up, which feels great. I love being able to do this now because now I can be effective. For the record, if they were playing like Sigma, I'd probably have to back up because he just spammed me out of the position. Genji's in. Reaper tries to teleport, he gets lit up right away. So I know the Reaper's down here, so I want to help my Ryan right away. Bubble gets popped, so I'm like, Ryan's on his own. I come down here. I right-click the Reaper, because I felt like he was going to get aggressive, which is correct. Headshot the Genji. Headshot the Genji again. Now I know he's really low. I wanted that stiff to land, but obviously it did not. Hits the Zarya instead. Reaper's here. I want to force Wraith right away. No angle. I need my run back up more. So deflect goes off. So now I know, hey look, no deflect in play right now. Lamp has gone off, so no lamp in play now. So I'm looking for High Noon. I'm just looking for the right moment. So high noon goes off as I throw a grenade. Window gets popped. I'm like, I'm just hoping that I survive here, and it's enough. So very, very tight timing here, right? Obviously, with just slightly better aim here from their part, I can definitely die. But my soldier can obviously still kill them all. But very satisfying to get. And from here, there's no way that they're going to beat 4 people here with our Rhine still in play. Yeah, there's just no way. Okay, cool. So again, recapping, right? So this video is about knowing your effective range, especially in Cassidy, and understanding how do you play the map, how do you route through the map, right? How do you find paths that keep enemies in your effective range? Because they're outside of your effective range, you're not going to do very much. So figure out how to maneuver around the map to always, I don't say always, but often keep enemies in your effective range when you're expecting to deal damage to them. All right, I'm going to hold there.